Hey, just a quick video to highlight some of today's actions and some of the plays today. So I was noted in the room this morning. We're expecting a choppy day. We have the FOMC announcement coming out tomorrow afternoon, which usually mutes the market as everyone gets jockeyed and positioned for the outcome of that, or the announcement. And then we have quadruple witching on Friday, which again also makes the market very choppy. So expect this week to be a choppy week. So if you just take a look at the broad market for a second, let's just begin there. We'll look at the ES here. The ES is of course the E-mini S&P, so the S&P 500 index. Gapped up this morning, but pretty much throughout the day it just chopped around, right? And it pretty much nearly ended up where it started the day. And first thing in the morning, it looked like it was in a downtrend, so it did this kind of gap up and go. But then for a good 2 hours, it kind of was in a protracted downtrend, and it looked like a downtrend for the most part. But if you actually take a look at this, what it actually is it's actually a bullish flag. So the S&P kind of made a flag here, consolidated, and then broke out at this level here, but it really didn't go very far. So what I ended up doing is, like I said, it just kind of went back into its range again. And so the plays that I ended up playing today were a couple. One was on the VIX, and the VIX had a couple of, and why I played the VIX today is, number one, it did, I thought that it had a good chance to close perhaps one of these gaps. So I had a gap to the upside here, and I went long on this early bird trade on the setup at 10.17, and I was looking for this gap fill at the 6R level. I was hoping to see that maybe there'd be some sort of strong action that would try to gap fill that. Unfortunately, it really didn't go anywhere. I had to hold this from 10.17 all the way until 12.29, where I got stopped out for par. I went up to 2R. I trailed my stop to par, right, using the 251 approach, and then I got stopped out on this pullback here. So I never really hit my targets. No harm done. So nothing much to report on the VIX. Sometimes these VIX trades work and they go for distance, but a lot of times, especially in tropic market conditions like this, the best thing to do is to be aggressive with your risk management. And the other trade I took today was on ASX. If you actually take a look at the ASX, on the daily time frame, there's actually an unfilled gap, which is another reason why I thought this is an attractive play. It is in a downtrend, but if you actually take a look at the daily chart, you saw that today actually filled the gap, pretty much picture perfect, in a picture perfect way. So the setup, it's an early bird setup here, right there, got filled at 9:37, and I actually had to hold this trade the whole day. So we got filled here, and my target was 548, which was exactly at 4R, and you'll see that it did not hit that target until literally at 3:55 in the afternoon, or 3:57 even, yeah. So it took pretty much the entire day for this trade to work out, but we collected 3R on that trade. So that's a decent trade. Really, there wasn't a lot of risk in the trade. It was pretty much in our favor the whole time. It was a ASX, I believe, is in a semiconductor stock. There was some good fundamental news around semiconductors this morning. Qualcomm had some good earnings, so it had a lot of momentum or some wind behind its sails, which is another reason we talk about having some of the fundamentals also playing in to your premise around some of these trades. So ASX was a good one today for 3R, but again, pretty choppy markets, nothing to write home about. But that's what I wanted to share today. I hope that helps. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.